We'll talk a little bit about the fight with Spencer Paige that just aired this week.
Yeah, it was a very good fight. Spencer Paige is very fast hands. He started very fast. Got a lot of body kicks on me. Not too much, a few. And I started checking it with my elbow, and he started throwing some leg kicks, and got one good one that made me slip. And then I started checking those, and I think that's when his shin started going out on him. But continue to push the pace. Didn't get too many punches on me, but I continued to push the pace. And towards the end of the round, I was able to catch the kick and get down to the floor, work my ground and pound, keep him on the floor, and pass his guard and work the key lock. I started to hear like his arm is sort of popping and ripping, but I spoke with Spencer after the fight. He was telling me I had very flexible shoulders, but even then it was very tight, and the bell rang.
You'd say with 10 more seconds, you probably would have finished that fight.
I say with 10 more seconds, I probably would have tried to make the arm go 360 or something, you know. But in the second round, similar without the ground and pound, just push the pace with the pace, and he seemed like a little more fatigued, a little more tired. And plus, I guess he wasn't able to fight due to his shin and a broken hand through the first round. I didn't notice at first that he was hurt, but I just figured he was tired. I just tried to put my combos together, put the pace on him.
Yeah, you were really stalking in that fight. You didn't allow him any time to breathe.
Yeah, I try not to. Yeah.
So, how do you feel in that fight that your experience really came in as a valued asset?
Oh yeah, big time. I'm very happy. My experience, it kept me calm in the fight, and times where maybe we got the low kick, it kept me calm. I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. Just keep pushing the pace, keep putting the pace, and that's all I had. That was my focus. Just keep pushing the pace, getting tired, just keep putting my hands on them.
Do you think the extra runs that they showed you doing around the house, what do you think about that? Is that a little bit of a mind game, or is that just getting your cardio up?
Nah, no mind game. I didn't want these guys. I figure if you're a fighter, you should always run. You don't want to get tired, right? The last thing you want, the worst feeling is when you're on the bottom and you get your face pounded and you can't do anything because you're too tired to do anything. That's like the worst feeling ever. Feeling helpless. And I never want to be in that position, so that's why I run all the time. And to push my gas, and when it's time to fight, I can push harder. So a lot of fighters, they only train in the training session. They'll do extracurricular activities, and that's one of the things that I'm very proud that the Asian culture, Asian community, we strive on is hard work ethic. Is I think our work is unparalleled, uncanny, and even statistically, it's proven. In even the colleges, it's harder for Asians. There's a higher criteria for Asians to get to college than any other ethnicity, and I don't think that it's always the fact that we're smarter or more intelligent than others, but we push harder and we go with extra miles to get where we want to be.
Who do you think worked the hardest in the house then? Obviously, you were probably one of the guys working harder. Who else do you think in the house were the hardest workers?
I can't say for the red team. I didn't get trained with them. So I don't know what they're doing on their end. But from my side, I felt that I worked hard. I put in the most time. Extra running, and even during the training session, it was a 2-hour session, but we'd finish like an hour and a half. I'd do that, and then I'd run some more after the session. I just, getting the edge on these guys.
So you don't think that had any base? I mean, some of the guys, he's sitting there looking, man, I guess I should do something in the episode while you're just running around in circles, and then
a lot of guys like Savak Magakian, I don't know. He didn't believe in cardio, I guess. He'd be like pure strength. I'd run and he'd come by at the corner of the pool, and he'd be like, "Nam Pam, my name's Nam Phan. He calls me Nam Pam, like the spray Pam. Like, Nam Pam, you're stupid. Why do you run for? You stupid Asian. You're so stupid. Why you run? You get tired. stupid Nam Phan. And I just ignore him. I just keep running and running and running. You know, just push your cardio. I don't, you know, it's kind of sad because they're on my own team, but then again, I don't want them to be in shape because we don't have to fight one of these guys someday, you know?
It's funny because it seems like your hard work was getting under the skin, but yet you're such a respectful person. So how was it tough dealing with some of these loudmouths in the house?
Yeah, big time. And what sucked was most of the loudmouths were on my team, you know? So you know, the only guy on the red team that was pretty annoying was Alex Caceres, but all the guys that like to talk were on Team Koscheck. You know, it's sad because the guys that picked on me the most were my own teammates, and I never wanted to give them the satisfaction of seeing me in the uproar. And being the only Asian American on TV, you know, I think, you know, the one Asian guy, you know, the Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Thai, Laos, whatever. If us, we are very proud people, and even we see one guy, we see someone similar to us that we relate to, you know, we feel to support them. He represents us, and that was me. And I did not want to represent, you know, my community in a bad light. I didn't want to look like a crazy maniac and give, you know, these camera footage to use against me, you know. So I did my best to keep my composure and make the Asian community shine.
You've obviously fought around the world in a lot of major promotions. Was this something you had tried out for, or was this the first time?
The very first time I tried out was for season 5, like 5 years ago, and he asked me to try out. I was going for it. I was talking to the producers and everything, but then something came up, and I wasn't able to do it. And I gave the opportunity to my good friend Eddie Wayne. I saw Eddie Wayne at the Jiu-Jitsu tournament, and he's like, "Hey, now," I said, "Here you going out to a fighter? Pretty cool, man." Yeah, I was, but I can't. But you know, you should do it. So me, how you don't want to get on it? And I told Andy, like, look, Andy, trust me. 5 seasons they never had an Asian American on the show. You try it, you can get on for sure. He's like, how you know? I'm gonna get on for sure. I said, look, dude, if you don't get on, yell affirmative action and tell Dana White he's a racist, and then you can literally get on. Just make some gossip, man. You know, make some crazy. They like that stuff. Make some drama, and sure enough, he got on. And season 12 comes around. We sent my student, Katie, the Spaceman Quatch, to North Carolina to try out. And I spoke to the producer of the show, and she said, you know what, why don't you try out for it too? I thought, you know, might not be a bad idea, you know, have at least a better chance of getting on 2 guys from the same academy go try out for it. And at the same time, have an understanding, we both got on, we might have to fight each other, my own student, which is kind of sad. But fortunately, he didn't get on. Fortunately and unfortunately, he didn't get on, and I got on, and I didn't have to go to the trials. He just told me, go straight to Vegas.
Once the finale's done, you know, I know Sherdog has you down as a featherweight. Yeah. You planning to stay at lightweight, go back down to featherweight to keep fighting?
Oh, yeah. No matter how well or poorly I do on this show, where I win or I lose, I like to go back to featherweight and try it out. I'm going up in the weight class. These guys are really strong, really big, and I have to probably go back down. You know, if I fight 55, it'd only be for the UFC.